Let's talk about the United States presidential motorcade. We're looking at what is essentially a 50-vehicle, 100-person rolling fortress. And it has just one single, unwavering mission: keep the President of the United States alive, no matter what. You know, this quote is the absolute perfect place to start, because to really get what this vehicle is all about, you have to completely throw out your idea of what a car can be. This thing isn't just transportation. It's a mobile survival system. Okay, so let's dive right in. We're gonna peel back the layers of protection one by one, and we're gonna start with the most obvious one, the brute force physical fortress that you can actually see and touch. Right, so this first layer of defense, it's not about secret agents or some clever strategy. Not yet. This is pure, heavy-duty engineering that is designed to stop a physical, kinetic attack right in its tracks. That's the estimated price tag, $1.5 million, just to build one of these custom mobile command centers. And of course, the White House has a whole fleet of them. Believe me, for that price, you're getting a lot more than leather seats. 20,000 pounds. To put that in perspective for you, that's about the same weight as 50 grizzly bears. But unlike a Predator, every single pound of this vehicle is engineered for one purpose and one purpose only: to protect, not to attack. And check this out, this is the staggering thickness of the doors. We're talking 8 inches of military-grade steel, ceramics, and advanced Kevlar mesh that can stop a 50 cal bullet at point-blank range. When these things shut, they sound and feel exactly like the door to a bank vault. Now, this is where you start to see that the Beast is so much more than just an armored car. It's basically a self-contained survival pod. The cabin is hermetically sealed, it's got its own oxygen supply and a positive air pressure system. What does that mean? It means even in the middle of a chemical attack, toxins can't get in because clean air is constantly being pushed out. It's just an incredible defense. So the car itself is an absolute tank, no question. But, you know, a stationary tank is just a target. So let's move on to the next layer and see how this fortress actually defends itself while it's on the move. You see, at the heart of the motorcade's mobile defense is one simple principle: engineered unpredictability. The whole goal is to make it mathematically impossible for an attacker to know which vehicle to hit. You're forcing them to guess, and a guess is a gamble that no attacker can afford to take. And listen, this isn't just some random weaving in and out of traffic. Oh no, this is a mathematically precise dance, literally designed by NSA cryptographers to be unbreakable. So even if an attacker somehow knew which car the president started in, there's no way they could possibly predict where he'd be 30 seconds later. And in this whole formation, no vehicle is just along for the ride. Every single one has a specific, aggressive role. Take the halfback. It isn't just a follow car. Its entire front end is a steel-reinforced battering ram, ready to physically push a threat, or even the Beast itself, right out of harm's way. Okay, so we've covered the physical car and the moving convoy. But you could argue that the most powerful defenses are the ones you can't see at all. And this is where it really gets into James Bond territory. Think of this as a massive, invisible shield of electronic noise and intelligence gathering. It extends for about a mile in every single direction around the motorcade, and it creates a total dead zone for any unauthorized communications. So here's the crucial point. The motorcade isn't just blocking threats, it's actively listening for them. One of the support vehicles is just screaming static across every possible frequency to jam remote bombs. And at the exact same time, it's creating a fake cell tower, which means anyone nearby trying to coordinate an attack has their call or their text message routed directly through NSA servers. It's a brilliant electronic trap. So after all the armor, all the algorithms, and all the antennas, the final and honestly the most important layer of protection comes down to people. And we're talking about some of the most highly trained and vetted individuals on the entire planet. These aren't just jobs. These are specialists at the absolute peak of their fields. The CAD operators, for instance, they're former special forces, and they're selected because psychological evaluations have proven they will not hesitate when milliseconds can mean the difference between life and death. Absolutely nothing is left to chance. The level of meticulous, data-driven planning is just staggering. They know exactly how much longer the Beast needs to stop in the rain. They know which hospitals have trauma teams on standby and which reinforced safe houses they can get to in under 90 seconds. It is all calculated. So, when you see that motorcade on the news, you're not just looking at the Beast. What you're really seeing is the visible tip of a multi-layered, deeply integrated system of defense that was designed from the ground up to be completely impenetrable.
And that's really the final thought to leave you with. This isn't security for a celebrity. It's a national security asset on wheels. The sheer scale, the sophistication of all this protection, it speaks volumes about the very real and very constant dangers it's designed to prevent.